First thing first, do not buy a variable and a filter for photography. You may disagree or have another point of view, but after watching this, you changing your mind. Jump in. If you think a variable and a filter is the best option to save money, unfortunately it's the worst decision you make to your photography. And as you watch this video, you technically know what an ND filter is. But a variable ND filter works a bit different. It controls the darkness of the filter just by twisting one part of it. That's cool, controlling the light as much as you want. But the way it has been built make it useless for photography. Well, it's technically made of two parallel polarizers that block very little light, but when the two of them are at 90 degrees to each other, will block almost all light traveling through them. And that's obviously introducing an X effect, which looks like this. Most variable ND filters are from 1 to 10 stops. The X effect starts showing up when blocking 4 and 5 stops. The image definitely becomes unusable at 6 and 7 stops. Landscape photographers use ND filter to smooth water and clouds in the picture. And by using variable ND filter, unfortunately the X effect show up more with wide-angle lenses. Here is how variable ND filter looks like at 16 and 24mm. So the fact is variable ND filter is useless as 60% of its high density. However, I believe variable ND filter work great in videos. You're not gonna use 30-second exposure in video mode like you do in photography. So the result of blocking 1 to 5 stops in video mode is a good deal. It might be causing slight vignetting to your footage, of course, depending on how much wide you are. And in order to solve this problem, STC Optics came up with a new idea. They made new variable ND filters that start from ND16 to 4096, blocking from 4 up to 12 stops. And the point behind it is making you able to use variable ND filter without an X effect at all from 4 to 7 stops, which is impossible to do with the regular variable ND filters in the market that are basically from 1 to 10 stops and only usable from 1 to 5 stops. And this is an X effect test reference from STC Optics at different focal length. It shows 16 and 24mm focal length has no X effect from ND16 to ND128. And that's 4 to 7 stops. And this is my personal review, not paid and sponsored by STC Optics. I have one in my hand, was using it for a long time now, and definitely I recommend it if you really need blocking 4 to 7 stops at 16 and 24mm focal length. The result I get from my testing are similar to the table provided on STC Optics website. Alright, this is it for today, and I hope you understand my point, and I'm sure that this is gonna save you money and change your mind. And let me know if you have already a variable ND filter or you have tried one in the past, and what result you came up with. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, subscribe and stay tuned for more. See ya!